America about the pre-emptive strike that happened early hours of yesterday and today. Preemptive strike, it sort of gives you permission to have a go at anybody. They're doing preemptive strikes. The Israelis, are they doing preemptive strikes in the West Bank against Palestinian villages? There's no threat coming from there, but is that their justification? They can use that justification for just about anything now. A preemptive strike against Iran. What is it next week? A preemptive strike against Yemen. They've certainly attacked with impunity in various other places like Lebanon and Syria, and will it be Jordan next? Where will it end? Preemptive strike just means I don't need an excuse to attack whoever I feel like attacking. So that's my take on this recent events, and it's a bit despairing.
Just enjoying the sunshine today, but as everyone knows, the world situation has taken a downturn today with America and Israel attacking Iran. So unfortunately, that will probably mean that the focus on Palestine is not going to be as obvious now. So we have to keep our eyes on what's going on there. This week, over 611 people have been killed in Gaza since the so-called ceasefire took place, and over 1,000 people have been injured. Also, this week, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were in Jordan, highlighting the work of the World Health Organization and meeting people from Gaza who have been evacuated to Jordan for medical treatment. Now, they rightly highlighted the dire need for humanitarian aid to get into Gaza. And starting tomorrow, 37 aid organizations are being banned by Israel from working in the Palestine-occupied territories, which includes Gaza and the West Bank. So things are going to get even worse. Groups like Caritas, Medical Aid for Palestinians, Doctors Without Borders, all of these groups that are providing life-saving care are going to be banned. So we just have to do what we can, write to our politicians, and ask them to take action. Now, on Sunday, Gaynor, Sue, and I had the opportunity to meet Scotland's First Minister, John Swinney, when he was visiting Orkney. And we highlighted some of the human rights concerns that Amnesty and Orkney Friends of Palestine have, including the banning of UNRWA, the lack of medical care getting in to Gaza, and so many other conditions that the Palestinians are suffering, such as our friends in the Shufat refugee camp. Now, one of the cases that we raised with him was that of Dr. Abu Safia, who is in administrative detention in Israel. Now, you may remember that he was the medical director at the Kamal Adwan Hospital, and there's an iconic photo of him walking out through the rubble towards an Israeli tank as they were attacking his hospital. He was abducted and has now been held and mistreated in Israeli detention. So we raised this case with the First Minister, hoping that he might be able to take some action. And it just turns out that yesterday I found out that Dr. Abu Safia has been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. So there is some good news on the horizon that his case is going to be highlighted and brought to the attention of the world. So I would just like to thank everyone again for coming today. We are glad that we have some sunshine. And we will be back next week and hope that the world situation is a bit better by then. So thank you, everyone, and I can take back your toasters. Yep. Oh, sorry. Yes, as always, Brian has his Zaytun products. So please help yourselves to some olive oil, dates, soap, za'atar, and by just purchasing one item that will help farmers in Palestine who are suffering a lot with the restrictions and the uprooting of their olive trees. So thank you very much.